Yeah, right there.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's killing. You sound so good, dude.
Thank you,
He's
man.
what? Are you 17 still?
17.
17. Come on. Make sure that you're low enough on the high G so that when you get to the double G, your expectation is correct.
Okay. Yeah. God, man. Find that lower spot.
You know what will be helpful is if you, instead of doing like hand vibrato for that stuff, which is really just varying the amount of inward pressure on your chops, do actual lip vibrato. And so you got the... And then you create this oscillation where your sound is, you know, on a small level, opening and closing.
Yeah.
And then you just get accustomed to staying where the sound is more open. You think really, especially with the bottom lip. Yeah, exactly. Now do that thing again. The vibrato was perfect, and then slow it down, and finally just like freeze at the biggest part of that oscillation.
Yeah, I hear it.
That is the sound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. If you can stay in that profile of the note on every note, then you know for the same amount of air you'll get double the volume all the time, or get the same amount of volume but with half the energy.
Yeah.
You know, it's the choice is yours. You can either like slaughter everyone for the amount of energy that you're normally putting in to just like do a good job, or you can put in half the energy to do the job you're usually doing volume wise. You know. It's always, you always get to sit low. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that A is right there. Stupid. That's mean, yeah. Woo! That's hot. Yeah.
Oh, it was just the valve, sticky valve.
Damn! No, I just got it in me.
That note has a tendency, especially on that horn, has a tendency to be a little bit sharp.
Yeah.
And the danger there is that it'll reset your expectations for all the other notes around it. So be careful. Make sure you are sitting. You don't necessarily have to push, but just make sure that you're aware of where that bottom is. You know, it's all about that vibrato oscillation that'll show you. Otherwise, you know, it's not hard to play sharp on a G. You know, so make sure that you know you're conscious about that.
Yeah, it's got to get way down there.
Yeah. Everywhere, just do a little bit, even if it's a little bit over the top artistically to do all that vibrato. It's a really good way of like checking yourself on every note. You know, it comes so quick, man. It just takes like the smallest amount of tension somewhere or a little inward pressure or whatever, but you know, even when you're going up there, you know, just give yourself time and space to be a little bit flexible on that and check it out and see if you can sort of fine tune where your muscle memory says to go. Because it was muscle memory that brought you up to that G, it was exactly the same. I'm sure we opened that up in Melodyne. It's like to the cent. It was exactly the same. So you've got well-tuned muscle memory. It's just not necessarily all tuned to where it belongs exactly. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's just that on your mouthpiece, that's exactly where it goes. You know, Amy does the same thing. You know, we were talking about that too. It's like overshooting on our stuff like crazy in the beginning because that's where she normally needs to put stuff. Oh God! So hopefully this is reassuring for you that you really can just like sit happy on everything, you know, instead of ever feeling like there's something you got to do, you know, to put things in their place. That's the extra. That's the extra small, right?
Extra small.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't think there's anything gained. I think you sound like a god on the small. So why reduce anything? You know.
Yeah, I still got the sizzle, man. And
Oh,
it's got the junk.
That's plenty mean.
Yeah.
Plenty mean. And then it'd be even meaner in nickel. You know, because that's made of brass. And so brass is going to give you like a warmer, richer thing than the nickel will. Nickel will take away any humanity in that sound, you know, and just focus on cyborg murder mode. You know, and so, you know, that could be a cool thing depending on the context. But also, I've gravitated more towards having the three small just in brass, not in nickel.
Yeah.
You're still, you know, still coming from above. Yeah. So maybe just like. Just make sure that you're arriving there from below. Yep.
Yeah, right there.
That's what's up. That's killing. You sound so good, dude.
Thank you,
He's
man.
what? Are you 17 still?
17.
17. Come on. So I wanted you to try something else before we run out of time. Here's the 9 medium cup.
Okay.
So you know when it's time for your balladeering. I don't see you playing on anything deeper than that necessarily, but that could be really hip for ballads and or just like fatter jazz stuff. You know, you want to get your Terrence on. That's you know, start heading in that direction. Yeah, so you're already you're treating it all voo-voo-voo-y, which is very cool. But it also has the real big boy sound too. You know, so you can instead of like getting that the fluffy thing, go ahead and like.
I got you.
Yeah, or even in like a ballading context. You know, like let it actually open up. Yeah. Will you play that same phrase on the 9 small?
Yeah.
See there's a lot more like warm teddy bear going on. The thing is, the deeper you go with the cup, the more tone color variation there is. The 9 small it's not just a one sound pony kind of thing, but because they're, you know, with different volumes, you'll still unlock different amounts of shine and stuff like that. But there's not really room for like really squeezing juice out of stuff, and you know, like there's more variety available with more cup to work with. Especially when you start adding the you know, the airy thing into the mix and all that. There's a wide range of expression possible. So I feel like, I mean, technically you're so strong now. It's just a question of at this point in your development, it's just musicality, you know, like nuance, and there's more room to explore nuance and find out what you're capable of when you got some more cup to work with. Cool.
Can I try some horns too?
Yeah, of course. Try that one. Okay. This is the new classic model. So.